What's up guys, I'm Sean. Welcome back to Fix My Home channel. Today I want to show you how to remove the carpet and install the laminate. If you want to learn that, watch until to the end. So this is only one bedroom. We want to install the laminate. First we have to take the carpet out. So to do that, just cut one corner. So with the utility knife to have access, to get the carpet is very easy. You see, it just came off. So you just pull it. It depends how they install it. Sometimes it's harder, so you have to pull harder. But this one was, weak. So after that, I'm gonna cut the carpet in the half because I don't wanna be too big and I cannot move that to the somewhere else. It's gonna be heavy and I don't want to break my back. So just cut the carpet to the piece. Is very easy to cut the carpet like you cut in a cheese, and then I roll it up and ready to go like that. You see, there is the original hardwood floor. I'm sorry, hardwood floor here, and it has some nails, so it's a mess. So I have to take all the nails out, and then when you taking the nails out, you have to clean the area. So make sure your area is clean, and with the play bar, I just remove those piece of wood, so it's for carpet, and that's it. That's simple. So and then I have to vacuum it. So when I vacuum it, make sure there is no dust, there is no little stone under it. So there you go. We're gonna start right now. So the first piece, I'm gonna put this laminate has an underlayment under, so I don't need to install any underlayment under this laminate. So it comes with the underlayment. I bought that in Costco. They have a very good laminate. So you need this material to start it, and I put the link in description if you wanna buy it. So to start, you have to start from corner. So I made a mistake here. I show you in the back, in the end. So what is my mistake? So laminate has a different edge. So you see, this edge is big, this edge is big, that edge is small, and the other edge on the left side is a small too. So normally big is going to the small, or small going to the big. So you have to depends what sides you want to start. So and the rest of the laminate going the same way. So I choose the big one facing this way. So now I'm gonna see the small now is going to the big. So and you just lift it like this when you want to put it, and just put it down. That's simple. It's very easy. You just have to have patience when you do that. So I add two more spacer, one here, one over there. So every laminate you have to have a spacer on it. So and this is the tools. So I use that. You put that in the edge. Make sure don't break the edge. So you have to hold it with your hand, one hand, and use the hammer. So because I have a camera, I didn't do it. So hold it with one hand and use the hammer. So this is all the spacer I put. So make sure there is no gap and everything fit each other. So and then measure the last piece. So to measure the last piece, you can measure it with the tape measure. Like you see, is a 6 3/4. But I put the spacer. If you pay attention, I put the spacer and measure. So there's other way. I just turn over the laminate, and I know I need this piece. So and I just put that piece here, and put my spacer, and because you need the gap to the wall. So if you don't put the gap, you're gonna have a movement in the summer and winter, and your laminate gonna move. So you make sure you leave the gap. There you go. I cut that with the circle saw. I use it. It's worked perfect. So, and I just you're gonna put that tools and knock it in. So first roll is done. So I'm gonna use the that's the circle saw I use, the hand circle saw. I'm gonna use the last piece. When I cut that piece, I'm gonna use the rest in the beginning. So I put that in the first row. Now you want to put in the two side. The first is better to put the left side. You see, as I am doing, I put the left side and I lift it up. So when you lift it up, so you are be able to push that in. So put the left side, lift it up and hit it. So don't worry if it's not going all the way. So you're gonna use that tool and hammer to knock it in. And the same thing, this is the last piece. First left side, and then I'm gonna put the lift it up and I put the end. So that easy. There you go, like that. Always hold with one hand and use the hammer, because if you don't hold it, you're gonna chip the end of the laminate. So this is my friend, and he's gonna show you guys how to do it. So he's learning today. And you see that piece, the end of piece I cut, I put it in the beginning, so you don't waste any laminate. Barely you waste the laminate. So you put the first side and then you put the, and you hit it with your hand. Depends you have a good laminate or no, because if you don't have a good laminate, when you hit it, maybe you chip that edge. So make sure you buy the good laminate. Is worth it to pay more, but when you install, you are comfortable. So believe me, in future bad laminate, you're gonna have a scratch. You drop the water. So make sure you buy the waterproof laminate. So there you go, and that's the last piece. So, and again, I'm using the piece I cut here. The rest of them I'm gonna use it in the beginning. So sometimes you see the laminate is on the air, so the edge is inside but is on the air. Don't worry. So that's better, because when you put the next laminate, is easier. So don't worry, it's on the air. When you finish it, it's gonna come down. So use the triangle to have a straight line and make a line for the cut. And you see this piece that's the rest of that piece, and I use that piece here. That's perfect. So, and I put the spacer, and there you go. That's it. You see here we left the gap, so we have to use the hammer, and the other side has a spacer. So with the hammer, so we're gonna push that in until the gap close. So make sure don't leave any gap, because it's hard to do it at the end. And that's the circle saw I use. Very simple. So very nice cut. There you go. So for the edge around the frame of the door, so you have to use this tool they call multitask tools, and cut the baseboard and the frame, so the laminate can go under that. So you put your laminate and just measure above the laminate, and has a little gap, and just push the laminate inside the wall under the baseboard, like that. So this is the last spacer we put, so we cannot put the spacer here when you wanna hammer it from the other side to cover the gap. So I asked my friend to step over there for his weight, and I use the hammer. So if you see somewhere is loose, not loose, making noise, so the hardwood making noise, so I use the nail and I nail it to the plywood that we have under it, so and that way it's not making noise anymore. So make sure if your surface is making any noise, that's a solution, as it's not making noise anymore. There you go. So to install that piece, we don't cut the baseboard anymore, we cut the laminate. So you just measure from over there to over there, and you just cut the piece of the laminate and it's gonna go in. So just you have to measure good, so it doesn't matter if you leave any the gap, because at the end we're gonna put the quarter round around the edge. So to cut that, I have to use the jigsaw to cut that piece. You cannot use the circular saw. So I use the jigsaw and I put it over there. Perfect. So now again is around the frame, and you have to use your multitask tools. So you put your laminate and you measure it and you cut the frame. That easy. So this is another piece we're gonna measure together and cut it. So you just have to know which piece you have to keep it and which piece you have to throw away. So I'm gonna measure from here to here, so I don't need that piece. So I measure, so it's 5 3/4. So make sure you leave some gap, and again it's 5 3/4. So it's 5 7/8, but I'm go with the 5 3/4. Even you cut shorter, so I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put the quarter on. So there you go, I cut that and it fit like a gloves. So this is our mistake. You see, now it's hard to measure all this and make the cut. So for you guys, this is my mistake and my advice. If you want to start from somewhere you have more cut, like so I have a closet here, so I should start this way and going toward the window, but I didn't make a mistake. I start from the window and going toward the door, so that's why it's harder. So because if I start from the door, so all the edge is gonna be easier. So when you move in that way, now it's very hard to put that. Even I cut that piece, it's very hard to put it. So, and you're gonna see at the end how hard it was for me to do it. But anyway, I did it. Just for you guys, I start from somewhere you have most cut first.
It's tough because we need that piece and we need to go under this, and also we're gonna have the thickness of this is bigger than this, so we have to go all the way under the frame, and also here we're gonna take that one under this and also continue one line over there.
So you saw how hard it was to put that piece. So imagine I want to put that the new piece. So it's a lot of cutting. So that was my mistake. I have to start from inside the closet and going toward the window. So even I do a lot of measurement and I cut it good. So you're gonna see the result of the wood. That wood I cut for this piece here, so with all the measurement, but at the end, so I have to cut some corner, so because there is no way I can fit that in. So let's see how I measure it. There you go, this is the laminate. You guys think I can put that laminate? No way. I put it, but I cut the corner. It was very hard to install that, and I have to remove those laminate in the left to do that. So you see that other piece, I have to cut it. So, and at the end I just glue one piece over there. So it's a look is that piece, I have to cut it and just leave it there and glue it. So that was my mistake. And that is my beautiful daughter. She helped me a lot, right, Baba? So yeah, it's good to have your daughter around you when you do the job. Hey, Jana. Yes, Baba, you're my beautiful girl. There you go. This is the door. I should start in the beginning and go toward the other way. So anyway, this is the last part. I'm gonna measure. You see the line, I just made it, and I'm gonna cut that with the jigsaw. There you go, the jigsaw, I cut it and it's perfect. I'm just gonna put that in the place. It's a little harder to put that in the place backward, but it's gonna do it, you know. I'm gonna do it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure subscribe to the channel if you like the content like this. I will show you how to fix your home without paying anyone. Like the video, that will help me a lot, and see you guys next time. Have a great day.